Hi there, thanks for joining me tonight. I am going to try and keep this quick, like I always say. But if the video runs long, it's because I'm taking a lot of time to explain things. Okay, so what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be adding a decal to these paintings that I created. And I created them with just regular acrylic paints and a paint conditioner, and I have a whole video on how to create these things. Okay, super cheap, really cool project, and it will make you feel like the most amazing artist ever, even if you've never touched a paintbrush. I promise, it's so fun. So anyways, today I went ahead and put contact paper, a contact paper decal on here, and I love it. So I made one for my cousin Nellie, and I made one for my brother Doug, who just had a birthday. So this is sealed with polyacrylic, and I don't know what, oh, there it is. This is the polyacrylic that I sealed the painting with, and that gives it a glossy, smooth, flat finish for the glue on the back of the decal to adhere to. So with all of that, it was really, really fun to do these, but I don't want to just do names, you know? And I created this out of HTV. I drew the, okay, let me start over. That explanation. Okay, so I printed out the silhouette of this bear. And then I went ahead and I drew all the fun stuff in between with a Sharpie. Let's see if we can zoom on that. And then I scanned it into my ScanNCut, and it picked up all of the detail. So cool. I'm going to try to zoom out a little. Okay. And this is on Cricut foil. It's like Cricut brand foil HTV. I cut it out to go on the back of a jacket, but I made it too big. So I have to find something else for it to go on. But I was looking at it and thinking how cool it would be in white or another color on one of these, where you can still see the background and all the cool paint splatter and stuff, but you have a design in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this Cricut holographic or iridescent, I think it's called holographic, and that's going to give us a nice contrasting color to do our design on, as well as the colors will match the painting. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, there's the shine on it. It's so cool. I love the polyacrylic. So I love seeing how it looks on the painting. It brought all the colors back to life. And I'm not going to seal all of my paintings, but the ones that I want to do decals on are the ones that look like they could benefit from the colors coming back, like kind of popping again like they did when they were first wet. Okay, so with all that being said, I am going to show you how to scan this into the machine, okay? Hold on one second. Okay, so I'm down here at my machine. Down here. I brought the camera down to the machine, and I'm going to go ahead and load my mat. Let's see. Okay, and you do that by pushing this up a little bit and then pushing the load button. Okay, and if it doesn't like it, it will spit it out. It won't mess around. Okay, so we're going to choose scan to cut data. Make sure my recognition mode is on black and white, but if yours is colored, you want to add that. That was a really loud car. Okay, we're going to choose start, and it's going to scan it in. I'm going to pull it forward a little bit. Oops. Okay, then it's going to do its recognizing thing. Okay, So it looks like it got some dark all over my project there, and I don't know why. But sometimes if you just put it in there again, that works. So this is gonna let us go around our bear, but we want it to cut out the insides too. Okay, so see how it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the extra interference. Okay. And it looks like though it's missing my road. My road is completely not on there. So I want to go here to ignore object size. Oh, wait, there was my road. Okay, so sometimes when it's not cutting everything, you just go to ignore object size and make it as small as you can, and it looks in on everything, okay? So it looks like it has everything now. All right, and you can also play around with the colors, make it lighter or darker. I'm gonna choose OK. Choose OK. And then I'm gonna save it to my machine. Now I already have one of these saved to my machine from last time I did this, but I wanted to give you guys the run through. Okay, and I want to save it directly to my machine. It's file number 39. Okay, and now if we wanted to keep playing with it and see what different things we could do, you can. That's the best way to learn things, is just try it. See how it works for you. Because sometimes you do the same thing twice on this machine and it's different for each time. It's all individual to how it scanned it in and what you're wanting out of it. Okay, so that just seemed to make it darker. It didn't really seem to do anything different. Oh yeah, look, my middle pieces. These pieces right here, they're not going to get cut because it's so dark. So anyways, I just wanted to play around with that. Let's get out of here. Let's delete that. Let's go into pattern, go to save data, and mine is on my second page. There's the first one I did, and here's the one we did tonight. Okay, and then I'm gonna choose OK. And now I want to go to the edit screen and I want to look in on it. Make sure all the pieces look like they're there. That's good. Let's see, how's my road? There's my road. It got all the pieces of my road. It looks like I might have a little trouble with that one right there. It looks like didn't really get a good scan on that, but that's okay. So now you see everything that's here, but it's all, there's a bunch of little ones, and if you start messing around with them, you're going to mess up. So let's go ahead and group them. See how there's tons of little cuts. We're going to group them with this and choose OK. And then we're going to head and merge them. Click OK. And now your bear is as big or little as you want it to be. I wouldn't suggest making it very small because that's going to be a nightmare to weed. It already is a nightmare to weed, but making it really small really will. All right, so the width of these are 10. So I really want the width of this to be more like 9.5 maybe, or maybe 9.25. Okay, so if you push this button right here, you can make it higher. You know, you can make the height bigger or the width bigger without changing the height too. But I'm fine with it keeping its proportions. Choose OK. And then we're going to move it back up here. Choose OK. We're going to add our test cut. We're going to set it to go right underneath the bear so that we don't have to take the whole piece off to check it. We're just going to lift up a little side, okay? Oh, I don't know why the screen's all weird like that. Okay, so let's choose OK. We're going to choose cut, and it's going to take 13 minutes. Normally I would video this whole thing, but that's 13 minutes is such a long time on a video. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and cut. Well, I have to load my, oh my goodness, I am just going too fast for you guys. Okay, so I have to get this off. Oh yay. I have to get this off of here, so I'm going to choose push that forward. And I'm going to gently take this off. This is just regular copy paper, so it will get stuck to your mat if you don't be gentle and light with things. Okay, this is the Cricut holographic stuff. I have a piece that is, looks like about 6.5 inches by 12 inches. What's under there? Oh, felt like there was, oh, there is something under there. Sorry, I'm so silly tonight. It's been a really long day, and I've been trying to make this video since about 2 o'clock, and just stuff keeps happening. So I'm a little bit frazzled and a little bit at my end of it. Okay, so we've got our stuff on there. We're gonna load it back up. Okay, and the cool thing about this, actually, I'm gonna show you this part of the machine because one of my favorite features is actually the reason I bought this machine, okay? One of the reasons. I really bought it to buy or to cut fabric, but once I realized it could do this, so over the moon. Okay, so we have it on this screen. I'm gonna go back to the regular screen. See this? But I don't know if this is gonna fit onto my material. So this button right here is gonna scan the background. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, and now my material is in the back. And see how this is right on the edge? I can move this over a little bit. If I want to move this right into the middle, I can, because I know where my material is 100%. So I really love this machine for that reason. All right, so now we're going to choose cut. It's going to give us a test cut. Right now I have my blade set for contact paper cutting. So it's at a little under 1, which is a nice blade depth to start at. Dang it. Okay, it's a nice blade depth to start at for this. Just a little bit under 1. And my pressure is set at 0 right now. So it might not cut deep enough with these settings that I have, but I'd rather start low and move up than have it cut through. So I'm going to go ahead and choose start, and it's just going to cut my test cut, and then it's going to quit. It's going to stop for a minute. Okay, so there's my test cut. I want to lift up the edge and see it didn't cut through, so that's really wonderful. So let's kind of try to stick it back down a little bit, and this should come up really easy. If it doesn't come up easy, you probably need to change. Yeah, see, I'm already giving it too much trouble. Okay, so when that happens, I'm not going to give you much more of a detail on that, but when that happens, choose quit cutting, and then go back into your edit screen and grab your, grab this guy and move it down just a little bit. Grab your dude and move it back. Choose OK. Choose cut. But this time, I'm going to have the pressure up just a little bit because this is thicker than what I've been working with. Now, changing the pressure might work. Changing the blade depth might work too. So you might want to double with both of them, okay? Double them up. Hold on one sec. Okay, you shouldn't have to stab so hard. So it did cut it, which is the good news. But it shouldn't have been so hard to get off. Okay, so I am just going to bump up my blade just a little bit, because I know that the little bit that I want it to go is not going to be enough. I mean, not going to be too much. Okay, so see how it's on just a little under the one? I'm going to go ahead and put it on one. That's the setting that I use for the Orcal, and that worked earlier, so. Okay. All right, so now it's going to do its cutout thing. So I am going to be back with you guys in a minute, okay? Okay, so it's finished with its, with the cutting. Okay, so let's go ahead and push this back. Okay, it started to come up once it was in the machine, but I couldn't really fix that. But that's okay, it still did its thing. Okay, so I'm gonna just come over this a little bit, just kind of tamp down all the stuff that I want to keep on there. Okay, and I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the entire weeding process, so I'm just gonna pull this part off and let you see the little bit that won't take forever. Okay. Oh, look at that. My test cut. I just couldn't do it. Oh no, it's already not doing it. Okay. Oh, I hope it cut it all. Okay, maybe going from this direction will be a little bit better. We'll see. Weird, I don't know why it was doing that. Oh, that one broke. Okay, well, there it is. I'm gonna have to weed out all that detail. I don't know if you could see all that. So I'll be back once that's all weeded out, okay? Okay guys, it has been weeded and it is so pretty. I messed up over here. These blocks were supposed to stay and this piece was supposed to come out. Like that. See the difference? But that's okay. I'm gonna make it work. All right, so for transfer tape, I'm gonna use clear contact paper. Clear transparent is what it says. And it's from Magic Cover, and I just found it, I believe at our local store called Buy Mart, but it's like a little mini Walmart kind of thing. So if you have a Buy Mart around, you can probably find it there, but you can find it anywhere. So I'm going to cut this down so that it fits my bear. Okay. All right, so we've got of course it wants me to cut where there's no graph line to cut along. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was the piece I wanted. Right. Perfect. Okay, so just peel off one corner. You can peel the whole thing off and try to place it, but why when you can do this? Okay. And then you're just going to kind of pull this part while you're bringing it down. Okay, it's trying to curl on me. How annoying. Okay, beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to take my spatula, my little thingy. I'm just going to kind of rub everything down. And the cool thing is with the Glad Press and Seal, you can't really do this because it's super shifty, but you don't want to use Glad Press and Seal on something this tiny, like this detailed, because it's very flimsy. It's not a strong piece to do most of the work. I hope that makes sense. If you watched my live video today about how to put one of these, or how to put a decal on the paint, I use Glad Press and Seal for the transfer tape because it's not that sticky and we were just transferring names. However, with this big thing, I wanted stronger transfer tape. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to rub it in the back, actually. And that's going to help it stay on the front. Maybe if I separate them. I thought I had. Okay, so for some reason it's wanting to stay on there. Oh my goodness. Dang it, really? Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to leave this paper backing. I really hate whenever they put strong paper backing onto the back of vinyl, because then you have to get really strong transfer tape, like the Cricut stuff or the stuff for glitter, and then that can really mess up your design, like this one's messing up mine. I'm going to keep fighting with it, and I'll be back with you in a second. We're going to call this video a bust. It's just been too long of a day, and I'm finding myself getting frustrated at plastic. I think it's time for me to shut it down. The backing to this is so strong that it will not give me my design. This stupid paper is so thick. And I know I sound flippin' mean and grumpy, but oh my gosh. So watch, some parts of it'll come off. But it won't give me my stars. It's taking my stars. But this is it's so much stronger than it's just taking it and peeling up pieces that aren't adhered to the clear yet and trying to lift it again. And it doesn't seem to matter how many times I do this. I don't get my stars. Why? I don't know if I should keep trying or start again tomorrow. And I guess the only reason I'm keeping this video is because I want you guys to understand that we get frustrated too. Those of us who are trying to share what we've learned with the rest of you, and things should go pretty easy because it's a simple project. And sometimes simple projects F up for everybody. Please excuse my language. I'm just fed up. Ugh. And I don't want to lose anything that I drew. That was kind of the whole point. See that? All right, I'm just going to close this out. So, I don't know. Don't try that Cricut crap. I've used it before and not had trouble with it, but it was one big thick design. It wasn't little designs like this. So one big thick design, it's easy for this to come off. But all these tiny little pieces, for some reason, they made this be just as sticky. So this, however, turned out really great. I'm going to focus on how nice these turned out. And maybe the universe just didn't want me to put a bear on this one. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry I'm being so solemn, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and oh boy, sorry about the fail. I hope everything else helped you. Okay, talk to you guys later. Okay, bye. So I wrestled with it. I fought with it. I cut it down to pieces. I did everything I could do short of crying, and I finally got it on to the transfer tape. And then as soon as I put it onto here, it stuck directly to this, and the transfer tape came off like magic. So I know I got really frustrated, and I know that you guys get frustrated too. So it wasn't a total fail. It felt like a fail, and I felt like giving up, but I'm really glad I didn't, because this is really cool. You can see some places where it's a little bit bubbled. And up here, there's a couple places I had to cut it because it was bubbled so bad. But it's really pretty. Alrighty, so sorry for such a blah video, but you know, life happens. Anyways, I hope that you guys liked it, and I hope that it was helpful to you. And yeah, if you're going to use that, anything really with a papery background like this that's strong, it's going to be hard to get off of everything. And I don't know why. I just hate it. For some reason, it hates me back. I prefer using contact paper because it's easy, it's flimsy, and even the backing is nice and thin. So I probably won't be using this Cricut ever again, this Cricut Final, but it sure is pretty. And it lets you see the video, or see the painting still. All right, see you guys later. Bye.